Hey guys, it is that panda guy, and I'm gonna be honest, I am really just sad right now. I don't even know what to do. I don't even feel like uploading the 1 hour version of each, right? Because so we basically faced FRC from Region 5, and I wanna say I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't like disrespecting my enemies at all because I think it's really rude. I wouldn't want somebody disrespecting me, but I feel like there was a real not skill gap. I mean, maybe somewhat, but it was just really boring and there was nothing to do. FRC all teleported over to the right side, helipad, all that, and it was just so painful. It was so painful. And we basically whooped these guys. And I don't want to sound super disrespectful saying this, but it's so true. And I mean, I couldn't fight properly. I just didn't feel like it because I was so bored. And I didn't even I don't even want to upload my 1 hour version because half the time I'm literally sitting at their spawn or I'm just idling because I have nothing to do. And even my PC version, I mean, I'll upload it for anybody interested, but it's not good. It's not good at all because I was literally just sitting around. But I mean, I'll try my best to explain what's going on. Basically, I teleported in and I knew it wasn't PLW because of the banner that we were fighting, right? Like it shows a banner, it doesn't show the tag of the enemy you're facing right away, but it showed an enemy's banner, right? And I was like, okay, so who are we fighting? It must, and I actually thought it was Wild from Region 3, and it turned out to be FRC, which is a 2.8 billion alliance. And honestly, I had a whole strategy game plan. And the second I saw these guys, I know it sounds rude, but I just dropped the whole plan because I wasn't going to be swarming. I wasn't going to be controlling all my accounts. I wasn't going to be marching around the map and just fighting, right? Like I had a game plan. I enjoy fighting PLW. Like, let me say that. I enjoy fighting these guys because they're so fun to fight against. I also want to give FRC an applause because at the end of this battle, I looked at the heals and FRC did amazing. They lost so many troops, yet they didn't heal barely anything. And you could say that's so different from a lot of alliances, which will just burn through their heals. I have to give them a little, clap on my hand. But it was really boring for me. Like I'm gonna be honest. I didn't enjoy this. I wasn't really playing on my PC at all. Especially near the end because I just got bored. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to complain a bunch. I don't want to make this video really boring. So I'm just going to kind of just explain a bit how it happened. Basically, I went down to their left helipad and I just threw my marches out, right? I was just going to start swarming stuff. And I threw my marches down there. And basically, only one person had teleported down there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I swarmed his base and I just booped him out. And everybody went to the right helipad. I don't know if they were trying to avoid me. I don't know if there was no game plan. These guys weren't prepared. They have a 2 win streak, I think. So maybe they just got cocky. And it's kind of the same for us, right? I feel like I am not super excited by this because we had so much fun fighting our other enemies, being challenged way more. And it was just not much to do, right? There's not much of a challenge, and I feel like you have to be challenged to have a ton of fun. It has to be a difficult fight, and that's what makes the game so fun. If you just slaughter people and have them hiding, what's the fun in that, right? But basically, I ended up just beating down their I beat down all their structures down there. I don't know if you looked at the map earlier, but I beat down all their structures and I started working my way up to helipad because honestly, I was thinking, should I just guard down here, make sure nobody takes these structures and secure a win? And then I thought, bro, there is no way I am losing. And I'm on it. I'm not trying to sound rude, right? But there is no way we were losing to these guys. So I just decided to walk up here and start swarming bases because I was bored and I just wanted some content for the video. I wanted to entertain you guys, put this into a little 10-11 minute video, right? And you're just gonna see me swarming a lot of the time because that's where most of the content from this video comes from. Because honestly, we just literally gatekeep them. We gatekeep them in their spawn and they can't do anything. And I mean, it's rude, but it's just true. I mean, there wasn't really anything to do, and I don't know. But yeah, you see us swarm these, and I was so confused, right? Because I kept swarming the same base over and 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 over, and I literally could not teleport it. It happened with 2 of the bases, right? I had literally beat down their bases for a minute straight. I would just keep hitting it. I don't know if you can put out a fire on your wall. I haven't really had the chance to see it, but I'm pretty sure you can. So I don't know if they were spamming that, and I don't know if it costs gems. And if it does, what was the point of using gems to put the fire out on your wall right away, right? It just made no sense to me, and it was really boring. I just wanted to teleport these bases out, and I would just swarm the same base for minutes straight. But I mean, I guess it's not the worst. It's good to get a win under our belt. But I was really looking forward to fighting PLW. They are really good enemies and really good for practice, right? Like I need that practice. I also want to say that Coco Island, I will be getting a lot of footage for you guys. We're gonna be losing a lot of troops. I do think from the announcement that we should be getting a full reimbursement on our troops. So I am excited to kind of do a video or do videos and basically just be warring out with people because I want to be running a lot of rallies. I want to just be zeroing people. And I mean, listen, guys, like, I know some people like in games just hate seeing people get zeroed. And one, I mean, there's like a lot of people that love seeing PvP content. And two, all the troops are going to be reimbursed. And at the end of the day, all they're really going to be losing are going to be, I guess, resources, and that is my biggest problem going in. So I kind of want to explain something, and I mean, I might be giving a little bit of my strategy away, but I kind of want to just talk to you guys, kind of just chat, and basically say what's going on. So I feel like it's so bad, gonna be so bad for Coco Island for one big reason, being that there's a resource cap limit, and you're gonna be screwed in war because one, a lot of people can't. Like, okay, so I want to give my 50 million accounts or about 50 million accounts for example, right? They're 50 million in my, and like a lot of people can't touch that. But when you consider a tier 6 player, I mean, a lot wouldn't just swarm a like 50 million account like out of nowhere and just risk losing a ton of troops. But I mean, especially when you're getting a full reimbursement on your troops, they're not going to care as much, right? Like they're just going to literally be able to just zero basically anybody with their tier 6 troops, right? And I'm having to dump all my resources into my main for that reason. And it's going to be hard for me to actually fight properly in Coco Island because I'll be getting resource capped. And that means when I'm trying to send resources to my alts to heal, I'm going to get capped off and I'm going to be in like a really bad spot. So I really am not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying any of that. It's just stupid. So I'm really hoping that they do something about that and make it just easier. Am just really excited though to be doing this because I really do want to get a lot of good PvP content for you guys. I feel like you guys would enjoy that and are definitely going to enjoy that. You guys are going to see me working my way back down because I mean, I straight up abandoned these structures because I just didn't care, right? And I just left them to be to the dead because I mean, there was literally nothing going on and they finally started fighting back and I was like, let me just work my way down here and hit some structures. I don't even know who this is. I can't really see that well, but I guess someone else was trying to fight for that too. You see me checking this. I was making sure there's someone in this outpost. I did that a few times because they were trying to take other outposts from us and just have little people wiggling around the map. And this is where we finally start gatekeeping them. It just gets boring. And I think I go through my reports soon. But I mean, this is basically the end because all we're doing is camping them. Like I don't want to just leave them, right, and let them wander out because I just want to, it's the event, but then it's also boring to just gatekeep these guys and force them to stay in spawn. It's just really frustrating if you don't have an enemy that's kind of like comparable to you because it's not really a lot of fun. Like I'd rather lose and have a ton of fun than win and it just be a landslide because I also feel like the content is really lackluster and I wanted to get a good video out for you guys, right? Like I wanted you guys to enjoy it with me. I mean, this might still be kind of enjoyment for you guys, but I don't know. I feel like there needs to be better league bracket, better matchmaking system because it's just, I don't know. It's just rough, right? Like I definitely think the matchmaking system needs to be improved, or there needs to be like a bracket system or a league, right? Like where if you win this many times, you might face blah blah blah, or you might face a stronger enemy. I don't know. I just don't like it. But I don't know. You guys see a rally come in from down below. I think it only had like 300k troops in it, so I don't know why they didn't try to fill this. They at least would have made it the full way if they did. So I don't know. They didn't even fill the rally, and I just swarmed it down with some of my members. I was like, let me just beat this rally into oblivion. And that is basically the end of the footage that I have for the 10-minute video. You're going to be able to see the 1-hour video if you really want to, but I'll be going through the reports here. I might just turn off my audio so you guys can look at it. It's only going to be like a minute long, a minute two, whatever. But I mean, like I said, it was just boring. I do applaud them so much for the fact they didn't heal a lot. They really needed to save those heals, especially for this big event coming up. So I'm kind of glad that these guys either heeded my advice or just knew, right? Like I feel like a lot of people have learned from me, and I do appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys for always watching, right? Like I really do. Like, you guys are awesome, and I thank you guys. Like, I do try my best to give you guys good advice and kind of explain stuff to you. And I'm thankful when you guys reach out on game and tell me that my advice really helps you because, I mean, it makes my day. Like, it really does make my day to just learn that I am helping you guys improve and making your quality of life just a little bit better. So I'm gonna actually end my voiceover here, and I'm gonna leave the rest of the 1 minute of reports to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.